programmatic landscape is facing unprecedented changes driven by the focus on the way we can interact with people. Google and Apple's announcement was just the very start. There's more change coming. It's inevitable, but it's a great thing.
The biggest challenge is also, as Mike said, the biggest opportunity right now. The media landscape is changing dramatically, and certainly the deprecation of cookies is leading that charge, but it's forcing a change that I think is really important. Brands and publishers have always had a very strong relationship. And when you think about Penske Media with some of the storied brands that we have and the many, many years and decades of relationships that they've had with audiences, consumers have trusted our brands with their information and have trusted us to provide them rich content experiences in the physical and the virtual world. We're continuing to think about the way that we evolve the experiences for all of our users, whether they're coming to us on one of our digital properties or increasingly through virtual events and soon live events again. So as we think about the big opportunities for ourselves, we've spent most of 2020 and now all of 2021 really re-architecting our infrastructure. We've worked with best-of-breed partners to give us the ability to better understand the behaviors and the interests of all of our audiences. We've worked on connecting different data sets that have existed throughout the company to be able to provide more rich insights and analytics for us to be able to take to advertisers and for us to have a much deeper conversation about how we can leverage this strong and deep relationship that we have with our audiences for their benefits.
The most important piece, quite honestly, it's an opportunity for us to reinvent our industry around people, right? We validate the authenticity of our relationships, of connections with our audience, with our users, and we're not influenced by third parties that really have no say. It's the most important piece of this is it's not new. If you think about Verizon, it's a very consumer-centric brand. Verizon Media as well. Think about the brands that we have, the Yahoo Sports, Yahoo Finance. These are brands targeted directly to consumers. It is our job to make sure this experience is personalized, authentic, and validated. So when we think about this privacy-centric world, we're creating opportunities to really provide the best user experience to our audience in the way that they want to control it as well. So I don't think it's a challenge. Quite honestly, I'm not losing sleep over this. I'm excited about the opportunity to kind of turn the tables and focus on the user. And really that's where we're going to be successful.
Certainly to that point, that's where the biggest opportunity, I think, for what we've developed in the last year, which is this underlying data strategy, which culminated in the launch of the PMC Atlas Data Studio last year, and we brought to market just recently, gives us a tremendous ability to be thinking about what is that end-to-end relationship that we have from the very minute that an anonymous person arrives at one of our properties all the way through to us being able to have that very direct first-party data relationship with that person and be able to serve them in new and different ways. As we see additional business models coming on board, whether it's been the uprising of commerce and affiliate as a revenue stream, the expansion of our ability to touch people through virtual events to complement what we'll do in the live event world, whether it's different models around distribution and syndication and licensing. There's just so much data now that we have around the places and the ways in which audiences are consuming and engaging with our content. And we have a tremendous responsibility to make sure that we, as the provider of that content, are always respectful of them, but also thinking about the business models that can emerge for us and the ways in which we can certainly leverage whether the direct relationships with advertisers or engaging more openly in the programmatic ecosystem and making a lot more of that data available through strong partnerships. There's so much opportunity ahead. So while there are certainly challenges and we recognize those challenges, we have a tremendous team that has responded beautifully last year and is up for the challenge this year to continue to push ourselves and our partners further forward as fast as we can. And we're really excited about what this monumental change in the industry is going to mean for our business.
To hear other brand and publisher leaders share their perspectives on how to uncover new paths to success in our increasingly privacy-centric world, join your industry peers at Truly Connected on April 14th. This Verizon Media hosted virtual event will bring together advertisers, publishers, and broadcasters to explore what it means to build a future-ready business as a truly connected ecosystem centered on the consumer. You can register by clicking on the link below.